We're going to now get into our conference breakdowns. We're going to talk about the top 3 teams in each division, and we're going to begin with the KLAA.
We'll start in the South, where I have Canton number 1, Plymouth, and then Churchill. Churchill, a little bit of a surprise there. Canton number 1, I just feel that they're going to gain some revenge this year on Plymouth. Go to the Central Division, I have Northville number 1, Livonia Stevenson 2, Novi 3. This division's a little bit down this year. Northville should have an easy time of winning this. Go to the North, where you have Walled Lake Central going to the state semifinals last year in Division 2. A lot of people feel that they're going to have a come down. I am not one of those. I think Central wins this division. In the West, perhaps the most competitive in the first 4 spots anyways, we have Brighton and then Howell and Grand Blanc. Any one of those 3 teams can win it. I like Brighton. They have a lot of starters coming back, so I like the Dogs coming through in a championship game.
All right, good stuff. We want to make our way now to Oakland County. Let's get into the OAA. Always tough in the very dangerous Red Division.
I've got Clarkston number 1, Lake Orion number 2, and a surprise with West Bloomfield number 3. Let's go to the White, where I have Farmington Hills Harrison number 1, Southfield 2, Farmington 3. Harrison obviously winning the state title last year, have a lot of Division I players back. In the Blue Division, I have Auburn Hills Avondale number 1, Birmingham Groves number 2, and Hazel Park 3. This one's up for grabs. You could find any one of those 3 teams winning that division.
How about the Southeastern Conference?
In the Red Division, I have Temperance Bedford number 1, Saline number 2, Monroe number 3. Bedford, of course, got to the region finals last year in Division 2. Coach Jeff Wood has a number of players coming back. The biggest problem they have is replacing quarterback Jared Kajawa. Other than that, they're going to be really strong. In the White Division, I have Adrian number 1, Chelsea number 2, Ypsilanti number 3. It'll be a battle between Adrian and Chelsea, but I do like Adrian.
You know, fans of the SEC, definitely Adrian and Chelsea, one of the greatest rivalries out there. Those 2 battle it out every year. So again, yeah, it's up for grabs. All right, we're going to take a look now at a brand new conference, the Michigan Metro Athletic Conference. Why don't you break it down?
In the East Division, Ecorse is the team to beat. In fact, Ecorse is going to be the team to beat throughout the season. There will be a championship game at the end of the season in the Michigan Metro Athletic Conference. Ecorse, with Kyle Dinkins returning, is really the only solid team in that division.
All right, well, let's go on to a fun league, teams we like covering a lot, and that's in the Huron League. You got a perennial state finalist leading the pack there. At
the top, I have Monroe St. Mary Catholic Central, number 2, Carleton Airport, and number 3, Riverview.
All right, let's get into the Western Wayne Athletic Conference.
We'll start in the Blue Division, where it's always a battle between Dearborn High and Dearborn Fordson. I'm going with Dearborn High. Most of the coaches say Fordson in this one. I just think the Pioneers, who lost to Fordson last year in the playoffs, have a lot to play for, and they have a lot more coming back than the Tractors do. In the Red Division, I have Redford Thurston number 1, Dearborn Heights Robershad number 2, and Dearborn Heights Crestwood number 3. It would be a shocker to see Thurston not take that division.
All right, good stuff, Tom.